This trip's got us thinking. Over the years, what is our favorite camping gear? What are the things that we take with us on the road year after year, trip after trip? That's the subject of today's video.
Now, most of these products have been with us since the beginning when we started camping, which was about 6 years ago, and they have really held up and stood the test of time. But there are a few that we're going to talk about today that have recently snuck onto our favorites list. And we're going to have a couple of bonus items at the end. Now, we're going to get started with one of Troy's favorites.
So I do love a good campfire, but sometimes I just want convenience. I bought this OUTLAND Fire Bowl 3 years ago, and it has been hauled around this country in the back of my truck, and it has held up great. I like how easy it is to light and turn it off when I'm done. And it throws quite a bit of heat with no smoke. With a separate hose that I purchased, I can run it off the quick connect on my camper, or I can hook it up to the 20-gallon tanks and enjoy it at my house.
So this is our newest favorite. We love this folding table from GCI. It is big enough to hold the Blackstone, our air fryer, and still allow some prep area. It has a spot to hang the paper towels, and because it's metal in the front, magnetic hooks stick to it. And no camp setup is complete without a place for a mug, a can, and because we are wines, pines, and canines, it does have to have that wine glass holder. Now this takes under a minute to set up and break down, and then it just slides into our pass-through storage compartment.
Next on the list, our RhinoFlex sewer hose. We purchased this brand when we had our first camper and we liked it so much we bought a second one when we bought the GeoPro. 3.5 years in and the fittings still thread tightly. No damage even after being drug around from place to place. And it compresses down to fit in our sewer tube with all the fittings. We liked it so much, we bought a spare just in case.
So crazy that a vacuum would make our favorites list, but this little handheld Black & Decker has been with us for almost 6 years. It makes cleanup in this small area easy, it has a good deal of suction, and it holds a pretty good charge. We can plug it in to quickly recharge, or if we're boondocking, this will also charge off that inverter in the truck while we are driving around. And it's small enough to easily store away. Now this Andersen Leveler will be the last leveler we buy. It is so easy to back the camper up. And once we have it level, we just go ahead and chalk the tire. Now we also use some anti-slip tape to help the tire grip a little bit better. Before the Andersen though, we were using these stacking blocks. And while they worked fine, if we weren't level, we had to move the camper, add more, and start over. It is just so much easier to adjust slightly on the Andersen.
We bought this Progressive Industries surge protector when we first started camping and we have been very pleased. It has lights to indicate if anything is wrong with the pedestal, and it has alerted us to a few issues over the years. Luckily, we haven't had to test the surge part yet, but to date we have had no complaints with this unit.
Okay, we are about halfway through the video, but what we'd like to do is for you guys to leave down below in the comments some of your favorite go-to items that have stood the test of time. We're always looking for a new favorite. And if you're looking for some deals, follow us on Facebook. We're trying to, as we find deals in stores or online, post a short post or a video to tell you guys about them as well. Now while this shower is small, there is no need for the shower head to be. We changed this out right away to this Oxygenics Fury and love it. It has an on-off switch different spray patterns, and it's adjustable to move around. Really like the brushed nickel look. It was easy to install. We used the old screw holes, and so far we have been very happy with this purchase. Now this is one of my favorites, the Hot Logic food warmer. There's nothing better after a long travel day than a hot meal already prepared. So we've had our old one over 5 years, but recently I bought a new one, and it comes with the tote bag, the warming plate, a container, a quick start guide, and one really cool feature. Just unzip the top and it's now a tote bag as well that you can carry additional food or plates and utensils. So we plug this into our small inverter in the truck on travel days or on those long days when we're out sightseeing, and within a few hours our food is warm and ready to serve.
We have had 2 of these 0G water hoses for almost 5 years. I have a blue one for the city water and a gray one that I use for the black tank flush. Important not to mix these 2 up. I like that they easily store in these plastic containers. And the lidless containers slide into the storage rack that I built last year so they can air dry on travel days.
Now these next 2 bonus items are something every camper should have. Now first up is a roll of Reflectix. It's great for insulating, but it also is great for keeping the sun out. We use it here in the skylight and at the window behind the bed for when we don't want the light coming in.
And lastly, never underestimate the value of a pool noodle.
Now we use these pool noodles all around the camper. We've cut a small piece to go on the bottom of the blind to help with airflow. And we've also cut some small pieces and put them around the sharp cabinet pulls so Desi doesn't get hurt running around chasing his ball. The best thing, it saves husbands on their cell phones from injury.
Alright guys, that's a wrap. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe. And as always, Desi loves to see you guys ring that notification bell.
No, hold on. So hold it down.
Slide her in my back.
Yeah, that's it. Slide it. Can you slide it around your back? Okay. You do it like the lady from Price is Right, Troy. And the thing is...
And go.
I'm trying to think. Hold on, what was I saying?
What I'm thinking about.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay. Now, today's video. Hold on, I got too excited and forgot what I was going to say.